I wanted to present you. This is basically my try of being frustrated with OpenClaw and like how can we build a server claw in the sense of like I want to have a server where I want to deploy something. Let's say I have this Docker container that I created and I wanted to deploy it somewhere. I just basically give it a GitHub repo, and then based on that repo, it will be able to install it. And just this is just one part of it, and we can look at the docs that are automatically generated. And we see we have currently 75 different services that exist, and it's gonna automatically create the sublink for it, the certifications, everything. Some of them will be publicly accessible from the internet, others just when you are connected on Telescale, is like your private VPN. And we have a lot of them. Like for example, I want to draw or create something. I have this specific tool for it. I want to create a notebook, and not all of them are currently working, and I just tested a few of them. I know this was working earlier, and now there is a task to make it get data inside directly automatically to activate the API and others. We have this long one, but currently this needs to be fixed because, as you see, it doesn't look good. But from here, you can run some notebooks, some parts of it. But yeah, we need to get back the text. You have this that currently is also not accessible. There is a bug here that is being fixed by Cloud. Uh-huh. And we have different automatization that they are working, like to have your own be able to crawl. Like okay, I need to have something that I need to either crawl of them or like use an LLM and ask something about that specific page. Currently the LLM is not configured, so it will not be able to complete, but at least the search part works, so you get at least something so you can do the searches. The agent part, this is also in the work, but with the agent parts, this is kind of like N8N, like Nathan, where you can create different automatization with them. This I haven't even checked. Maintenance. Okay, we need to check what's this. Gitea, where everything stays inside Git, but currently the K clock doesn't work. Yeah, we need to have this. Keycloak that helps you log in instead of needing to log into each of them individually. You can use that. Lago that this seemed interesting for logging billing, doing billing if you need. And we have some Olama servers that is currently running. This I hope to get it running today, tomorrow. As this I want to integrate it so when the AI needs to do some task, here we want to see it visually what are the tasks that it needs to do, so not only some text need to ask an AI. I want to see more concretely. This is another way of searching that hopefully then we can use other AIs to get this data. Windmill, I don't know what this does. So basically the aim, yeah, and you can also send emails. That's really useful. Like, and the email server and everything, it basically configure it itself. It has Mattermost where it can post some things and get some things which I haven't actually touched on it yet. This is for getting notifications. Like here, you would configure it when you install it on your phone, and then the server will be able to send you notification on email, on push notifications, so you get them directly on your phone. Label Studio, which it was now almost ready, but I was like, okay, I don't want to have a user password. Make it somehow that I can log in directly if possible. This will need to ask the password. Database, it has, I don't, I wanted to have three databases, currently has one, but it should create some more. Also replica. This is the one that allows you to create the Dockerized containers. Here, do we get a list of all of the apps? No. We have build servers. We have a lot of observability. And this you can use to monitor different packages, different websites. Alert manager. You can see all of the logs as they are happening in real time. We have 168 containers. And for each of them, you can go inside and you can see what's going on, what's happening. Errors should be around here. I haven't tested this one yet. Grafana, I know it works. And we have dashboards for a lot of things. So you can see directly what's going on the logs part, on the backup part. Some of them probably need to be fixed. Okay, most of them needs to be fixed. Okay, this one was working. Where basically checks for some services and to know like how much, like are you compliant if you need to have it 99% happening. This also allows us to get real-time metrics on a lot of things, and this looks like Grafana but somehow similar but maybe with some different quirks. Analytics, which you can use it internally to monitor things. From public status page, which I need to modify because it's calling some services, but in reality, there are others that are done because of other integrations. So it's like cute, but let's make it more useful. This one requires user password. This one to put password and things like that, which currently I also need to configure it to be able to log in automatically with it, or maybe not because this is actually better if it's compromised. Let's just have a user password. This is also private, so yeah. Or maybe the certificate. And you have different run books that you can use to create new services. We cover to some of them because they got used to deploy them. Take some of the certificate, and we can see here like the different documents and kind of explains how this works, blah blah. Hopefully there will be no secrets here. And this is the explaining, like basically it tries to self-explain all of the different decisions. And we have also this huge graph that shows theoretically the different services, and we have them documented, like when I'm creating a new service, this is how it's kind of happening, and not all of them are implemented. So okay, this is perfect. If this is not fully implemented, maybe this is why we don't see the task already. So this definitely needs to be live applied. And then yeah, for different references, like I want to know which are the different ports, different parts, and hopefully this will be updated. Now I'm pushing a new one that will, instead of hard coding these ports, for some of them, let them be automatically put. Have a list of all of the different subdomains that it's gonna create, all of the different identities that it can log in, and secrets. Let's not go there. And it's gonna create release logs for each of them, even how to upgrade. Change log. How do we see all of the change logs? I hope. Here. Here we basically just log the different change logs that exist. So here you see for each of them, like if we go, let's see how many were deployed. 14. So we had 14 live applied. Almost every 2 hours, yeah, less than 2 hours, something was live applied or deployed to the server. And on today, nothing. Or actually, I think there were today, but I think this is not yet updated. So probably I need to see how this will self-update because it's already 2 p.m. and something's working. Anyhow, yeah. And this when do we did we started having this? So 26, 25, 24. So 22 we had the first time. It's not the start of the repo, it's the start of having this change log. I don't think it coincides. And yeah, you have basically a full history, and then you can go to the source if you want, and you see more details for each of them. Or this is the same list, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to show a little of what is ServerClaw, and here you can kind of see them directly and click on some of them to go directly to them. And it's an ongoing work. 10 of these ADRs are basically how to make it more Git friendly. Like I want to push it to Git, so I release it open source. But currently, I'm not sure that this huge database is somebody else can run it. Like one of the next steps will be to have it like create your own Proxmox inside you, and inside that Proxmox basically replicate yourself. Because then if you are able to replicate yourself, we know that other people that have the same Intel AMD setup, or yeah, you have your own machine. This is currently deployed on a Hessner 75 US server with 128 gigabytes of RAM because I wanted to basically put everything I want. You can probably strip half of them. Currently, how I design it is not the most simple thing because there are things that are kind of depending one on another, and yeah, future works will maybe needed to split this apart. Anyhow, yeah, this is ServerClaw version something that something 0 point something at the moment, and yeah, I hope soon you will be able to test it and see it in action. And I will come back with some more updates of like how exactly things are working. And yeah, you can see this beautiful like the secret contracts that get refreshed, and like the aim is everything needs to happen. Like I haven't logged into the server basically from when I started the server. I was just then, and after that everything is happening to Codex or Claude or other AI models. And soon I want to start be able to control it directly from inside the server. So from level 3, there will be some agents we have like in different parts already kind of existing, and I want to be able to basically continue working from inside it. So to be the idea of like, okay, you have this rep that you start, but then you we work directly with you inside you, and you should be able to know what are the different tools that you have, what are the different things that you need. Anyhow, I'm Florin Bodica, Forbes 30. You can find me on GitHub, on other parts of the internet, LinkedIn, whatever. On Medium, I'm currently banned because I scrape them, because I have a company called Scrape the World, and we are actually really good at this. And sometimes there will be companies not appreciating, especially the beautiful statistics that we're creating out of the data that we get. But anyhow, yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully this will be interesting and you will like the repo and use it. And if not, I have a beautiful tool for me.